Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to a very special afternoon here at Yuma Game Reserve. My name is Mark, Herman's on camera, Tara in final control, and a very special guest, Mike. Welcome.
Thank you, and a special hello to everybody who wanted me to say hello. There was a couple special requests. I can't remember most of them, but I remember that Cyndi wanted me to say something, so hi Cyndi, I hope you're watching. And I'm going to be with Mark for the next hour or so, and enjoying it like you cannot believe. So you may see me with a extremely large lens on a camera, and which everybody's sort of expecting. And so if you hear clicking away while Mark's talking, forgive me, but you know I got to do what I got to do. Thank you.
That's okay. I think we can live with clicking for a day, especially with that Canon. Quite an amazing piece of equipment. And if any of you have watched Wild Earth and Safari Channel, and during the chat had a look at the photos, Mike every now and then puts up a link to the photos that he has taken. Whenever we're discussing something, there's always a photo that appears, and I think it's a really great way of introducing some of the animals and birds that we see here to some of the new viewers, because we don't get maybe as good a view of them as Mike gets with that Canon of his. And that might be a Canon make Canon, but it's also a Canon as in a...
Yeah, I should have had it. Let me get it real quick.
Yeah, I'm surprised they let you fly with that thing.
I keep it covered.
But we're going to be driving around the Sabi Sand for the next couple of hours. I hope you're going to join us, and I hope you're going to send in some questions and comments to finalcontrol@safari.tv. And when we're stopping, I'm sure maybe Mark, you can give us some hints on photography every now and then.
If somebody asks, if there are questions that relate to Mark, somebody asks some questions. This is the big camera.
That's the big camera, and that's a 7D.
This is a 7D. It's not the biggest camera I have, but this is by far and away the biggest lens that I have.
So what exactly? How many? What's the lens? Is it a 400?
The lens is a 400 f4.
Oh, an f4.
And then there's a 1.4 extender on it, so it makes it a 560. And then because on the 7D there's a multiplication factor, most people won't know what that means, but it makes the lens almost equivalent to a 900 millimeter.
Wow. Okay, that's just beyond me.
It's beyond
and then
me
I
too.
suppose with the digital capabilities you can actually do it handheld.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the old analog, you know, even for a 400 you would have needed a tripod.
Yeah. So all of my shots that everybody's seen are all handheld, which maybe is not ideal, but it works for me.
Fantastic. Well, let's go and work this camera, and work our camera, and work some magic this afternoon, and bring you whatever we can. It's turned out into a really beautiful day. As you can see, there's a bit of sun shining on me at the moment. Intermittent cloud, that rain has lifted. It's a little bit cool. Temperatures are cool from the rain this morning, but it's a really pleasant temperature, if anything. It's not overly hot. And what I'd like to do, there was a big family of giraffe around quarantine. I'm trying to find these heads sticking up out of the dead trees, or the lifeless trees at the moment. But we'll look for some tracks, and we'll see if we can catch up with this big group of giraffe later. I know there are a couple of you who would really like to see more than just the female and the calf that we've been seeing, and hopefully we can find them and others. So join us to see what we can find.
Can you just close your eyes, please?